Why isn't the charger not plugged in? You. Why isn't this coming off? Hello, it's Jesse Hansen again. Let me drink some water. Hello, it's Jesse Hansen again, and I'm back with another video. I was originally going to film this video outside, but so I decided to film it inside. So it's August, and at this point of the year, it is time for us all to be heading back to school. I'm sorry for the reminder. Some of us may already be in school. Some of us may just be starting school, if my viewers are that young. And some of us may be in their point of life. What? And some of us may be at that life, the point, what am I trying to say? Some of us might just be going to nada. Why? And so at this point of the summer, most of us are heading into school. And for some of you, there are people who are probably going into new schools. That means being the new kid. I've been in school long enough to think that I know how new kids feel. I've only been a new kid 3 times in my life. So me being the new kid only 3 times, I guess I don't really have that much experience of being a new kid, but I do have a few things that have helped me fit into a new environment such as school. So this video is going to be tips on how to be a new kid. I hope it's helpful, but if it's not, I will never make another video like this again. 10 tips on being the new kid with Jesse Hansen. Tip number 1, don't be negative. There's nothing fun about going into a new experience when you're not positive. The only way you can make a scary experience, a lot better for you is if you just think more positively about it and don't go into something with such negative thoughts. Don't be a Debbie Downer. Be happy. Tip number 2, talk to people. Whether it's you going up to people or people going up to you, talk to people. This is the only way that you will make friends. This is the only way you will get to know people, and this is also a way that other people who are probably at the school will get to know you. Talking to people gets to show your personality and who you are. If there's a person willing to talk to you, talk to them. Another thing that I forgot to add in this part is get off your phone. Save this for later. Go interact with some people, go eat some ice cream. Your Snapchats can take a break, and so can your selfies, unless you're taking selfies with new friends and all that. But if you're just sitting in a corner taking a selfie by yourself, that's kind of... don't do that. This is tip number 3, and this is about your first lunch. This is a bit more specific, but this is something that I have had so many issues with. Having lunch at school for the first time in a place that you have never been when you don't know anyone. I would try to get to, maybe get to know a few people in your class, talk to them, get to know them, get comfortable with some people, and then if they're in the class that you have before lunch, ask if they would want to have lunch with you. To me, going into a cafeteria when you don't know anyone, and that to me is one of the most awkward things in the world. When I was a new student at my high school, I had met a lot of people already who were in my major and people in my dorm, and I was able to eat lunch with them for the first time. There are also a lot of people who just don't have a lot of friends just quite yet in the beginning of the year. Take a risk. Maybe just sit down with someone. If you see them in your class, sit down with them. If they're in your dorm, sit down with them. If you think they're cute, sit down with them. Be outgoing. Join a club. Make more friends. Participate in talent shows and coffee houses, the social events that they have on campus. Run for class president, run for vice president. These are things that I have never done in my life. Be outgoing. Don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to be the only new kid who signed up for the school play. Don't be afraid to, be the only new kid in the school choir. You will make friends. You will get to know people. You'll be around people who will want to do the same thing as you. That's why I go to an art school. I'm around people who like to do the same thing as me. Be nice to people. If you want to meet new people, the only way you are going to meet new people is if you are nice. Being nice to people is, it's very important. If you are a nice person, I don't think that you would have any intention of being rude to anyone. But in general, be nice to people who you meet, because they could be your next best friend, they could be your next, favorite teacher. Tip 6, I think? 6. Be who you are. Some people try to reinvent themselves when they step into a new school. You are who you are, and people will love you and want to be friends with a person that you are. You want to make sure that you feel yourself and that you're happy with yourself, because once you are comfortable with yourself, you'll be comfortable being around new people and making new friends. Wear what you want to wear. Clothes are one of the main things that give off first impressions. Wear what you want to wear. This isn't Halloween. Don't dress up as something or someone that you don't want to be. Dress up how you would usually dress up, because that fashion is cool. I know I'm not the Tim Gunn of, school fashion. Wow, that's really funny because I got eliminated for making a school uniform. So should I even be talking about wear what you want to wear? Just wear what you want to wear. Just don't wear anything that I made on that show. Go to class and stay organized. Yes. You don't want an absent the first few days of school. You're giving off an impression to the faculty, and I know it might just be, the first week or so. If you get an absent your first 2 days of school, that's definitely saying something. So go to school, wake up, go to your classes, stay organized, blah blah, do your homework and all of that, because that will just make things so much easier and your teachers will respect you so much more. And yes, don't be afraid to ask questions. There's nothing worse than not knowing where things are or what's going on, but also it's not wrong to ask questions when you don't know about these things. Asking questions is completely okay. That is literally what raising the hand is invented for. And for my last tip of this video, stay confident. I know that being the new student and all that may seem like the worst thing in the world, but it's not. The scary part of being a new student only lasts for a little while. You eventually will make friends and you will eventually get to know other people. You will start to fit in and feel as if, you had known these people for ever. So if you are someone who is going into a new school year, I wish you the best of luck, and I can promise you that you are going to love wherever you are going, because you will meet new people, you will make new friends. You'll be a very happy person by the end of it. A message out to students who are returning or who have been to the school: please, please, please help them out. It will make that person feel so much better. Perhaps they're shy to ask a question. Ask if they're okay. Ask if they need, help, directions. Ask them if they want to know where the dining hall is, where this classroom is, where this teacher is, where that person is. It is everyone's job to make the school a nice, happy place to help new students out. I myself, as a new student, was approached by so many nice people when I was, lost or needed something, and I was too shy to ask for it. But I was in such a great community. I felt like I fit in right then. I felt like I had really good friends from the first day of school. So thank you guys, and I will see you all again. Finish your summer reading, finish your summer homework if you had any, studying. Enjoy the sun if you are in a place where there's sun. Have fun in your last weeks of summer. Keep coughing! And just remember that school is not supposed to be a scary place. School is a place where you learn, have fun, and get to know more about the world. So I'm gonna leave you guys there, and I will see you again later. Gonna nap here! Wait, I'm gonna call Amelia.
In the world, out of cares, out of money, too messy hair, underwear, skies of tinted blue, tired eyes, party nights, and a blazing fire. Though you're crazy, you're the one that my heart desires. Yes, I'm into the boys with that type of grace, and I do like tattoos and a gentle face. Don't do shit, but I know I've been high on you, from the way you bite your lip and the things you do.